Hey, it's Joe Amoya, founder and creator of GPSforlove.com. Got a quick question for you. And that question is, are you too hard on yourself? Are you constantly beating yourself up? Are you frustrated because you think things should be different than they are? Do you think, you should look a certain way? You have to be a certain size before a guy will fall in love with you? Or do you look back over your past and beat yourself up because you made some unhealthy or poor choices and decisions? Well, if so, I want you to pay close attention, because being hard on yourself is one of the worst things you can do if you're going to go on and find a great relationship. Because a guy, if he's going to commit to you, wants to be with someone who loves and accepts themselves. Now, that doesn't mean that you've got to be this perfect human specimen, because that's simply, it's unachievable, because none of us are perfect. We all have our stuff. So it's what I call giving yourself permission to suck. It's giving yourself permission to be human. See, what I've learned in life is that our flaws, the things that aren't perfect, not having hair, having a big nose, whatever it may be, being a little overweight, whatever's going on for you is what makes you you. And so if you can learn to love and accept yourself right where you're at, well, that is what is really attractive to a man who's going to commit the rest of his life to a woman. It's not about, and I know this is so hard for you to believe, it's not about you being a size 0 and being 34, 24, 36. It's not about that at all. It's about you being attractive to a man on the inside and on the out. And one of the biggest ways you can do that is simply to love yourself and to accept yourself for where you are right now. Now, that doesn't mean that there are some things that you might want to work on or improve and get better at, but it's about accepting yourself where you are, not beating yourself up, not saying how much you suck or how you're not good enough, or whatever's going on for you. But it's about being in that moment saying, you know what, I'm pretty good. Yeah, these things about me that I wish I could change, but you know what? If you can't change them, don't worry about it. That's what makes you you. And I believe God made you that way for that reason. I got to that point where I stopped resisting what was, and I just started accepting that, I had a big nose and that I was losing my hair, and I just felt much more comfortable in my skin. I felt more like myself. And it's a journey we all have to go through, but that's your journey, and that's the purpose of today's video. So I want you to look back over your life, take some mirror time, and ask yourself, what do you need to do to accept yourself right now? What do you need to do to love yourself right now? And then what I want you to do is go ahead and post the answer down below. The reason I have you post those answers is because that gets you into action. It gets you out of your head and starts putting you into an energy where things start moving forward. Because we all have this wonderful knowledge and things we know we should do, but we don't do them because we don't take action or we're afraid to take action. And so that's why I ask you to share. That's why I ask you to put your comments. That's why I ask you to go take action. Because if you do that, you have a much better chance of getting to the place you really want to be. And I promise you, if you love and accept yourself as you are, then you're going to become much more attractive to a man who wants to spend the rest of his life with you. As always, it's an honor, privilege to be with you. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, put them in the box below. I'll read those as well. Have a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Much love.